Hey guys, you're welcome back again to the channel. It's your girl Irene, and I am back with another story time. A lot of people were like, did you tell his family members? What was the opinion? What did they say? Blah 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 blah. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I told one of his family members and how I suffered for it. Like how I reached out to one of his family members and told her what I was going through and how I eventually suffered for it. You guys, you're welcome back again. So, if you don't know, my ex-husband was actually the first child in his family. He's from a polygamous family, but his mother was actually the first wife, so he was the first son. So, which means he's older than his or the rest of his siblings, even the one that his stepmoms, eventually gave birth to. So he's their big brother. You get, and then on top of that too, he is financially more capable than majority of his family member, both from his mother's side, from his father's side. You understand? So in fact, he's their breadwinner. You understand? No, when it comes to hard working, he's very hardworking. He's on a bambo. You understand? In his paternal side, there are people who are doing very well too. But in his own, from his father's house, go 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 go, all the siblings that his father, all the children his father has. I don't know if I'm making sense. If I'm all over the place, he's their breadwinner. He's the most financially capable one. You understand? So which meant or which makes all of them very loyal to him. They know they challenge him. They know that if he cannot tell them anything and they say no, even the ones that are older from him, are older than him in his from his maternal side, all of them, because he's the one that is responsible for them, he's paying for their school fees, taking care of them, giving them money, providing for them. So most majority of them has no mouth to actually tell him, no, this one that you did now is very wrong. You understand? So you guys remember how we've been having these cheating issues, and to be honest, I was going crazy. I was very young and very naive. If I know what I know now, I wouldn't have given myself so much stress. You understand? So I was very young and I was letting all this thing get to me. I was thinking, overthinking. I was like, what is going on? I felt it was my fault. I felt like there was something I wasn't doing right. I felt like maybe if I just tell him, and he will now tell me what I am not doing right, so I can, retrace my step and start doing better. I didn't know that it had nothing to do with me. That a cheater would always be a cheater. It doesn't matter. You understand? So all these things were getting to me. I remember how in my part three, I told you guys that he came back. Part three of how I caught him cheating. I told you guys how he came back, and then he didn't tell me he was coming back. I heard the knock on the door, boom, 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 and then after I eventually opened the door, he came in. So when he came in, I didn't mention that he actually went inside the room, went like almost to oversee and check things, and then came out. I didn't know why he was doing that, anyways. So then after the stay, after I didn't realize that he actually came back that time to throw my things out. You understand? It was his first plan that he was coming back to throw me out. Now, what did I do? It was content creation. I started doing content that time, but I'm not going to tell you the story about the content creation part. I want to get towards the fact where I told his family member, right? So after he left, remember that during that period I spent like 3 weeks, we had issues. My mom begged him, we reconciled, and then these cheating episodes here and there. And then I found out I was pregnant. Okay, now, so before I eventually found out I was pregnant, he left. So when he left, I went back. We were still having these cheating issues, this ex-girlfriend wahala, this girlfriend wahala. So then his sister, their first daughter, who is younger than him too, invited me to her house. I'm this kind of person that I hardly go to people's house. Even now, I hardly go to people's house. You understand? I don't know. I prefer, even there are times I will stay inside my room. One full day, I've not even gone to the parlor. I've not even gone to the living room. I don't know what is wrong with me. But there are times, the other times when I just feel like, hey, let's go out, let's go party. I don't know. So she invited me to come to her place. So that day, I think it was on a Saturday, I prepared and I took my children, my two children, my daughters that time. I haven't even find out that I was pregnant with Nwokoma. So we went to his sister's house. So when we got there, she prepared Indomie. That Indomie treats me well. It sweet me special. I should have known I was pregnant because Indomie was just so sweet. It tasted us extraordinary. Like I don't know, but to tell you that I can remember it very well. I had that Indomie. Let me say they do too much. Yeah, she fried egg, but I don't know what it was with the Indomie. But the Indomie, it was so sweet in my mouth. It was later after I found out I was pregnant that I realized that if we be pregnant, they do me that thing. But the Indomie was so. Mwah. So we gisted and we talked, and she started telling me that I know they do well. I told her, what did I do? She said, you're not doing well, oh. You're not doing well, to be honest. I said, what did I? She said that her brother has been complaining so much about me. That why is it that I do not, her brother will tell me something and I will not do it. I said, what did your brother tell me to do that? That her brother told me to not do internet business, that he doesn't want anything YouTube, he doesn't want anything internet. And that I don't want to listen. That what I don't understand is that I'm a married woman and that anything my husband tells me to do, that I should do it, So she kept hammering on, you're not doing well, you're not doing well, you're not doing well. My brother this, my brother said this, my brother said that. And I told him, okay, since your brother is telling you all this, okay, she even went ahead to say that, do you know that this time your husband came back, that he actually came back to come and throw your things out? I said, throw my own things out. She said, yeah, what did I do? Over what? Did I cheat? He said, no, there's no cheating. But he actually came back to come and throw my things out because that I'm not listening. If not that my mother begged and then she too begged, that they would have thrown my things out. Say, throw my things out. Say I do it. Say I'm looking for how to get money of my own. Say I'm looking for how to not to be depending on him every single time. I'll have to call him and beg him for every single thing. I can't even make my hair comfortably. I cannot even buy slippers comfortably. I cannot even do anything for myself. I will have to wait for him. And then when I eventually beg him to give me this, and he start telling me how I should manage. You're not managing. How much did they even give me? Sure, you understand? Say that I don't understand. Okay, since he's been complaining to you people that I am a bad wife, I am not submissive, I am not this one, I am not. Did he equally tell you people that he has been cheating on me? So she now said, which one is cheating on you? I said, okay, he did not tell you that one. He did not tell you that he has been cheating on me with his ex-girlfriend. He said, ex-girlfriend. That is not true. I said, okay. And I brought out the screenshot of the one I took. If you watch my part 4, you will understand where I got the screenshot. I showed her, I said, okay, look at, this is the one I'm able to even get. That this, your brother, your whole sense of a brother has been cheating on me with his ex-girlfriend. She said, eh? Am I sure? I said, yes. She said, okay. That I should give, do I know the person that he's cheating on me with? I said, yes. That I even have her Facebook account. That I know her, I have her number. I copied her number from the phone. You understand? So that I have her number, that she's even a married woman with 3 children. She said, am I serious? I said, yes. She said, okay, I should give her the number of the woman. I gave her the number of the woman and she called her. So because this his sister no dey take nonsense, so it's just because of just because of he's their big brother and he's their breadwinner, so they don't have any choice. You understand? Majority of them, if they have the money of their own, if they have the power of their own, they will even come out to say that this thing that he's doing is very bad. But because they do not have, you know, so most of them will just keep quiet. You understand? So she now called her. When she called her, she introduced herself to her, to that my ex-husband, ex-girlfriend. She introduced herself to her, and the person was like, okay, okay. And then she said, oh, so you're the one that is spoiling my brother's marriage. Leave, you're a married woman. Focus on your own marriage. Focus on your own marriage and leave my brother alone. Leave my brother's wife family alone. Why are you spoiling his marriage? So that one got upset and ended the call. And immediately called my ex-husband to tell him what I did, obviously. So after we spent time there, she encouraged me. She told me I should just endure, that I should just, focus on my children. It's easier said than done. It's so easy for you to tell another woman, just endure, ignore him, act like you're not noticing him, act like this one, that one. Just focus on your children. You hear? Especially when you do not have any source of income, when you do not have your own money, the money of your own that you can take to take care of yourself and take care of your problem, solve your problem. When you're dependent on that person, when that person comes and see you happy, the person wants to ruin your happiness. When that person comes and see you sad, the person will even add more salt to injury. You understand? So she encouraged me now, and mind you, at that time she wasn't married. Yes, she's older than me. She's my their first daughter, but she wasn't married at that time. But yeah, recently she's married now. So, and then I went home. When I came back home, I was just like, well, whether the thing will work now. To my surprise, my phone started ringing and it was my ex-husband. I became very scared. I didn't want to answer the call because I know what it meant. That's not the time he usually calls me. So for him to call me by that time, it means say, in don't hear say they calling girlfriend for phone. So I was scared. I didn't want to pick the call. He called and called and called. As he was calling, I know that if I did not eventually pick this call now, I say, Yawa go gas, so see me and my children go feast, go hungry. So I eventually picked the call. So as I picked the call and put it in my ear, I'm like, hello. And he said, oh, thank your God. Just thank your God. Thank your God that I've left. Just thank your God that I am not in Nigeria. Hi, had it been I am in Nigeria now, Mechagi hengare megi. I held the phone like this and tears was just falling down from my eyes on my cheek. I was just listening to him. He was shouting and screaming at me that I should just thank God that he has landed abroad. He has returned back to base. That had he been, he was even still at Murtala Mohammed Airport, Nigeria, he would have cancelled his flights and come back home and deal with me. That how dare me? How dare I? Why should I go and report him to his sister? That I went and reported him to his sister about his ex-girlfriend. Okay, that he's going to teach me a lesson. Omo, hmm. I cannot even I cannot even start explaining everything here. The what he said to me, the things he said to me. So and I told him, so you're taking your girlfriend's side instead of my side, Abby? Is this what you're supposed to be telling me? You didn't even ask me what brought about the situation. What were we talking about? Okay, hi Neoku before I raised it. You that went to tell your sister, you and your family planned that you come and throw my things out. You and your family planned that you come back and you throw my things out. I am not killing anybody about it. Did I call you to start screaming at you, to start shouting, why you even came back is to come and throw my things out? I did not scream, I did not shout. So it is you now. After me, I got upset that, this is what, and I said, okay, I cannot be covering you. And then you are exposing me anyhow you like. That was when I now told your sister, I said, okay, look at your sense of a brother. He came to throw my things out, okay. Did he equally tell you people that he is cheating on me? He became very upset. He was screaming that he's going to teach me a lesson. He shouted to me lesson. For lesson, I learned so many lessons. Listen, let me tell you something. I don't know if you're going through the same thing that I went to. God forbid, I'm not going through it now. What I went through in the past. Know that when I went through these things, I was a young girl. I didn't know anything. You understand? I was a young girl. I did not know anything. I didn't know how to tackle this problem. I didn't know what to do. So sometimes I will shout, thinking that it's not in energy, thinking that that's what you do. You get result from shouting. Sometimes I will mellow down and beg, thinking that it's my fault. Maybe there's something I'm not doing right. So a lot of ups and downs. I didn't right now. If I know what I know now, I wouldn't have done any of the above. You understand? And listen, let me tell you something. If you're going through this kind of thing, you're suspecting your husband is cheating on you, please don't go and start confronting him if you don't have any evidence. Do not rush him and start telling him you're doing this one, you're doing that one. No. Look at what you would do. Try and get evidence. Try and get evidence for yourself, for people that you're going to be telling, because if you tell anybody, they're not going to believe you. Instead, they're going to turn it as a gossip gist. I told one of his friends, even before I told his sister. And that his friend, I told him to his face. It was not like it was in his back. I told him to his face, your friend is cheating on me. Look at what your friend is doing to me. Look at what your friend, thinking that, because I used to think that his friend is responsible, thinking that, okay, he will use that maturity in him, the responsibility, as a responsible man, to talk to him, to talk to his friend. But what did I get? I got gossip. He went and told his wife. His wife told some of their friends. And then whenever we meet up, I could tell that they were gossiping about me. So they'll start acting like they all have perfect marriages. You understand? Now it's just me that have an imperfect marriage. So their own marriage is very, very perfect. They are there with their husband. They'll just be doing holier than thou, sense, good people, good marriages. So now me, when I come, they live with my own husband. Now still me, when my husband come, they cheat on me. So over time, I just decided, I will not tell anybody until I eventually told that his sister. And after I told that his sister, you saw it. He that same day, gone, gone, gone. He did not waste time. He couldn't even had he been he was still in Nigeria. Okara people that day. You understand? He screamed at me, defending his girlfriend. It was just me, one man standing alone. Nobody they defend me. Nobody was fighting for me. Nobody was coming for me. You understand? So it was then that I realized that there's no point to be honest. But then what I really wanted, because at that time, even at that time, I still didn't want the marriage to end, because I know that no marriage is perfect. You get, no marriage is perfect. And already I don't have children for this man. And at this point now, few months later, I found out I was pregnant. So we I won't carry 3 children to go. You get. So, but however, my only plan was to become financially responsible. You get, be able to take care of myself so that I'll ignore him. Whether it's if you like carry women food this house, I'll just remove my eye because I am busy. What made me go through all the things that I went through was I was less busy. I didn't have a job that I would wake up in the morning to go to. I didn't have any business that I was waking up in the morning to go to. So every day I am sitting at home. If I prepare the children and take them to school, I'll just stay at home and be overthinking. I will think the one I'm supposed to think the one I'm not supposed to think and think and think and think and think. At the end of the day, no results. Yet nothing that is bringing me money. If you see my head, then I told you I'm even better now than I was when I was married to him. Even though I was married to somebody who was based abroad. You understand? My hair, then if I'm not wearing one year wig like that, I twist, I lock my hair, my virgin hair. That was why. In fact, that was the main reason I started growing a 4C hair, a virgin hair. because after now the touch hair finish, no way to make hair. No, I'm not making any hair, nothing. And then I said, okay, better than I even no relax my hair. I cut my hair and started growing virgin hair. So that at least I can always go to salon. They lock or twist my natural hair and it to be like it is tie. Not knowing that I do not have money to make my own hair. I could not fix my nails. I could not do those things that will make me feel beautiful and make me feel confident. I couldn't afford them. How much was he even giving me for the house for food? By the time he will give me money at the beginning of the month, and I'll go to the market and buy all the things that we need for food. You understand? And stock the house. And once I buy all this food and stock the house, I don't have chicken change again in my account. I don't have money again. To even put data and come online was a problem. You understand? To even put data and come online was a problem. To even pay, it's still in that money that I use and pay NEPA bills, pay water bills, do like every other things that has to do in the yard. How much was this? And if I tell you people how much, people will say, how much was he sending me? So I didn't even have enough to make my hair. I will make my daughter's hair those times, with them. I can do those ones, do them, So I don't used to buy clothes for the children because no money. It's when he's coming back, he will buy clothes for the children and bring. So they'll keep wearing those ones, rotating those ones until he comes back again and bring clothes for them. You understand? So if you're going through this kind of thing, my sister, just look for something that will make you money, something that will give you money, so that you will not be depending on him. So you don't have to always go back to your abuser, go back to your cheater of a spouse to go and start begging him for money when he can freely give his girlfriends big, huge money. I mean, that lady, you go to send her money now. Is it free? You understand? He will freely give all those people money, all those women money. But when it comes to you, the wife, they can't tell you manage. You're not managing. You don't know how to manage. Things are hard. Oh. Things are very, very hard. You don't know how to manage. So you always live your life managing. You're prettier than all those people, oh, but when they look at you, you look uglier because shaving and money they maintain person. I don't even till now, I'm not a cream person. So it's not like they say, hey, buy cream, millions of millions. I'm not a cream person. If I see Vaseline, I rub. If I see my children has been rubbing a lack since I gave birth to them till today, it's still a lack. Where is that their cream? Yeah, I won't go find them now. Let me find it and show you people their lack. You look at it. I poured it inside here. So look at it. It's a lack. You can see how black it is. You see it? You see? I just wish people can perceive it. This is my children's cream. You see, as fair as they are, now my father they resemble because their own father is very black. If you see my ex-husband and see his children, you don't even believe that he's their father. You not believe it's their father. No, no, not my Wokoma works like him. Sorry, Elena works like her father. Wokoma, there are certain things you do. If you know his father very well, you just like, this boy, you look like a father. But when you look at them physically, look at their color, they don't look like their father. Sure, you understand. So what was I even saying that led to this thing? So I'm not even a cream person. I'm not a cream freak. If I see Vaseline, I rub. Sometimes if this is a lack, I'll just take it and I rub on my legs and my hand, and I am going where I'm going. So I'm not even a high maintenance person that you now say that you've been spending on me for. Yeah. So you guys, that is it though. That was how I went and I reported to his family, and then it backfired. Even that one even regretted it because he called her. Hey, I gave her the biggest warning of her life. So then she called me and said that please, oh, that because subsequently that she has decided to remove her mouth from our matter, that she will not talk again, she will not put involve herself again because the kind of things her brother called her to tell her that she cannot even believe. They even quarreled because of it. For months, for years, he will come back and she will not come to the house to come and visit us because of the quarrel they both had. You get? So you can imagine the other ones no go fit try am. They no born them well to question him. Person where they feed una. So that is it, guys. That is it. So after that time, I decided I wasn't going to talk to any of his family member again about it. Yes. So if any of the family member don't see this video, they go, this is why I didn't tell you people. Because Oba Ruru, people cannot do anything. People cannot save the situation. Because Yamaka Unua. As of that time, also, I don't know whether people have started picking up. I pray people pick up shot so that people can start standing on your ground and say the truth when you see it. And call a spade when you see it. It's not if you see spade, you start calling it shovel or start calling it knife. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in my next video. Until then.